There's very many thanks here, and of course I want to make a big thank you as well. And as a politician, and I think I can speak for some of us, we get so much to read a lot of times, and we get so much mail every day and very many emails. But this conference really got the opportunity to I would not say that I really understand, but my understanding has become much more deepened, to see people from different parts of the world engaged in the same issues. And for me, I hope that there will be a really good report, so I can sort of use it in my political life to hopefully make some changes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Noma kuyenyuka, noma kuyehlela, sizobambelela kumfelanda onye. Noma kuyenyuka, noma kuyehlela, sizobambelela kumfelanda. Even if the Rocky Mountain or the Himalaya mountain can go so high, or the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean go so deep, we will always hold on the federation. That's the meaning of the song. Whether it's hard, whether it's just flowing like a river, we will always be members of the federation. Whether we achieve negative responses, whether we achieve positive responses, we will always hold on to the federation. Because we said we will do it for ourselves, and then we will continue to do it. We are so very much honored as the federations. Very much honored to be invited into Sweden, the country that we were reading about on a map. I now see it is having a lot of roads in different areas. I was just wondering, what is the difference between Switzerland and Sweden? Is it the same thing? At least I got the answer. The important part is that you have opened doors for us to say anything that we want to say to you, any way that we think it's good for us. You have opened your ears to listen to every rubbish that we are telling you. You have wasted your time, precious time with your family or your families from the day one of this conference up until today. There are few people that can do that. Always in most of these kind of conferences, you'll see that most of the people, officials, politicians, and whoever, they come up with big bags holding this, what do you call it? Briefcase. These laptops. They are so heavy on their shoulder. Every time, during break time, they are carrying it. Lunchtime, they are carrying it. But you wonder what is it in that laptop. And then most of the time, if it's a conference that has to be poor people talking, some of them become interested in the laptop than in listening to the people. And they end up disappearing in different corners, to the internet shop, to the, what do you call, the email shop or whatever, looking at the emails coming in, responding to the issues into their offices, and not listening to the real stories. But this room, maybe it was waterproofed or people-proofed. It makes sure that everybody who is in here, whether you are having a laptop or not, you just sit and listen. So that was fascinating to us, that we were respected by the extraordinary people to us. Because the architects, their role is to draw. Ne? The artist is to paint, not to talk too much or to listen to stories. But you did it. Once in your lifetime, you have listened to us. And then we want you to continue listening to us so that we all together change the face of this world and make a very best informal and formal cities for all. I would like to thank you very much, all of you. Keep it up. Thank you.
My role as a moderator was to facilitate for your thoughts, stories, visions, challenges, opportunities to come forward and to give them space. I feel that we have done it together during these 2 days, so I say thank you for me and leave the microphone over to our host.
From all of us. I would like to say some final words where I have to really admit the level of how naive and how little I know about things. But Big Toto, are you here? Said something yesterday in the final session about that he was the youngest here. But I must say, I feel I'm the child. We are the children. And it's fantastic when you stagger a bit and you don't have balance in your view of the world, that there's a hand somewhere to grab a little bit, to get back the balance. And I can take that hand in Big Toto, in Ruby and my friends from the Philippines, in any one of you, is a hand of an adult to me in the understanding and process of understanding of this. And one could say, I don't know if you have seen the film Himmel över Berlin, Wings of Desire, Himmel über Berlin. Wim Wenders in the late 80s made a film. And there's a quotation from that film, just a very short piece that has stuck in my mind. And I really have to say this in my school German, because I think it's such a beautiful words. And it's a part in the film where one of the angels says, Wenn das Kind ein Kind war die Frage, warum bin ich und warum nicht du? Warum bin ich hier und warum nicht da? Why, when the child was a child, the question was, why am I and not you? Why am I here and not there? And since I saw this film very many years ago, that is stuck in my head. And when I made my first trip to India, I kind of realized the depth of these words that I had in my head. And I think, though the question is so naive, I have to remind myself of the importance of asking them over and over again. Why am I and not you? Why am I here and not there? So, yeah, I actually want to stop there and say thank you to all to be my guides in this very, very long trip that just have started. And of course, it will be some kind of continuation of this. So, thank you very much.